some other things as you go along, but at the same thing. So as you can see, from time to time, I change out, me change out the templates. From sometimes use the dark, sometimes use the white background and things like that. So I don't really get bored of the same thing over time. I try to do it like every 6 months or somewhere around there. Right. So we have the clear, the white background right now. Right, and also with this new pivot point that there's the cleaner look. For UJ and UJ, this is the old template that I normally have, right? With the both buy and sell pivots at the same time. You see, buy pivot, sell pivot, or sell buy price, sell price, right? And central pivot point. So this is a mix. This is a mix of both buyer and sellers market, right? So for example, now we are going on Aussie dollar, for example, all right? And Aussie dollar, it will show us bullish eras bullish. If you're a bull, like as I always said, pick a team. It's either you're a bull or a bear. Everybody will get them their time to dance, right? Everybody will get their time to dance. Because the market don't move in a straight line. You have up and you have down or north or south, right? When we talk about east to west, it's like consolidation. Cool. So there we have it. And this is a weekly. I mostly do swing trade, but I also do day trade and scalp, right? I like to day trade and scalp, right? Because the day trade, like, all right, let's say this in let's say layman terms. The day trade put food on the table, and the swing trade uh, put your kids through college. Look at it as that way. So when it's short term, it's kind of longer term, right? So as I have this right now, I have the bullish price, right? This green area right here. Where it is? Come on. Just a minute. Uh, the mouse freeze. Wow. I've been issue with the mouse. Like cat got the mice. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry about that. Just like the wireless mouse give you like the battery. So I have to just do a quick replacement. Right. I have a type in the chat box. What do you say about M and W's with scalping? Yeah. You will be rich forever. Rich. Okay. All right. In this business, this in this business, all right. First and foremost, the most important thing doing um as a trader it is the psychology, right? Even if you can know to buy and you know to sell, the psychology plays a very big part. And as I said before in my last session, many traders pay very possibly even no attention to the psychological part of the trading, right? And it requires so much. It is unbelievable, right? So there we have it. So back to what I was saying now, where this is concerned, where the pivot is concerned. Not because we have the buy pivot, right? These, come on, where it is. Come on. These green areas, for example, come on. It's wrong. Right. Wow. Let me see something. No. Wow. I might have to refresh, close and open back this. Quick. Yeah, I'll just write down this at the same time. As I said before, buy pivot, buy era and sell era don't tell you that you must buy or you must sell. You as an individual trader, as an independent trader, must know whether you're going to buy or if you're going to sell, right? Before you come and look to your charts, right? Before you come and look to your charts. Or if you want to use pure technical analysis, you can use bigger time frame to the analysis, and then you have a longer term bias. So your job is just only to buy or only to sell, right? So let me open the Epic Pen just a minute, right? So this is just an indicator like every other indicator, but I'm going to think this, I like this one, it gives me more accuracy, right? Cool. So let's just get back to the dollar yen. Now, all right, let me try this. Try this now. Ah, yeah, just you want to reload. All right, can't get that out of the way. All right, cool. Clear this up. So I was looking on dollar yen, and I was saying this was 99.9% up. Can anybody confirm? I've been saying this for days, weeks. UJ 99.9% up. Anybody can confirm that I've been.
Remember, man, remember.
For real, my youth.
All right, thank you. But also, I said I don't know when. I don't know the time. This is what I don't know. The time, right? I don't know what might be the sentiment. I don't know what might be the catalyst. But I know, based on structure, it's set up for 99% up. Cool. So even if, let's say, you buy it right here, right? You buy it right here. Didn't work out. Mechanics low, you try it again. It didn't work out. Most of the time, you know what take place most of the time? Most of the time, I'm tell you what take place. You buy it here, didn't work out. You buy it here, didn't work out. But the time when it go, guess what? You're not in it. You're not in it. Because you don't do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. No. Try it today, it don't work. Try it tomorrow, it don't work. All right, leave it alone. Up. When the trade gone, leave you. Right? And this happens 99% of the time just as well. 99% of the time just as well. Right? So this also have to do with psychology too. This psychology play a part in this. And also discipline. Right? So as much as me can, I came to the charts and the sessions and said this asset is 99.9% up. Right? Me leave the 1% in case it gets sour. Right? Just 0.1%, right? Just in case, right? So, and when the move take place, you wasn't around to catch the move, even though the trade calling was keep on, the signal was there and bigger time frame, right? So this also plays out with discipline. Now, based on my analysis, right? Based on my analysis, because I don't trade this asset, I say I analyze the pair now and I said, in order for this move to take place, we need a risk on, right? We need a risk on scenario for this to take place. But guess what happened now, right? For a risk on to take place, we are going to have a shift in correlation. We're going to have a shift in correlation, right? Because look, if you look on this bullish move, we need USD, right, to strong or to gain some strength, right? And we need JPY to weak. All right, let's give it a little scribbling right there, reading that, right? So therefore, in other words, all right, if you look on this, all right. When I get to the rest of the asset, I'll explain something, right? So with the USD, both of these assets can be weak and both of these assets can be strong. But forget this move, one definitely have to be weaker than one, right? So even the two of them weak, USD weak, JPY weak, right? But because JPY is weaker than the US dollar, it makes the US dollar look strong, even though the US dollar is weak, right? And how we can confirm that the US dollar is weak, we can look on all USD asset and see the same move up, the same move up. And we can also look on USD yen asset and see the move up. And we can also look at Swiss franc, right, CHF, and see the same move up, which is in weakness. But in this scenario, we have the USD show strength towards the JPY, right? So there we have that. So that's why I bought in the JPY asset, right? Because on a risk on play, I will get a bigger move, right? With the weakest currency at the time, right? Which is the JPY, right? So there you have it. So now let's clean up this now and go to the bigger picture. Now there you have it. We have up. This a bit in my world is neutral, right? We have this up, right? 5 and 10. Look, hold on. Hold on, just a minute. I'm going to increase the size of the candle. So we have to do the same thing. All right. All right. Now we are going to open now the asset. right? Beginning of the week, we got the move right here. Beginning of the week, 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 right here. No, no, hold on. Trying to let in someone in the room just a minute. Right? No. We had a small move in risk on, right? We have a small move in risk on, which is up. A small move in risk on, which is up. Somehow come back down, fizzle down as expected. Come back, went up a bit, come back down, fizzle down. Same thing, this come back, come down, and now it's right here. And now this is the move, right? So with that trade planning, this is the reason why I didn't bought any of the US dollar pair as a risk on play, right? I go to the yens. I go to the yens, right? So there with the evaluation of the USD straight across the board, right? And also I wanted to mention, I was looking in the chat and I saw some persons posting say down the move was because of the freezer, right? Say they coming up with the COVID vaccine like 90%, right? So when I heard that, I went and do some research and I realized that yes, that news came out, but they did trials and almost 100 COVID victims, and they are waiting on results. So apparently, to me, in my own analysis, it's not holding. It's not holding, right? Because they're still awaiting results on the 100 patients or the 100 guinea pig that they have tested for, which is a good sign, yes, but just for the volatility, right? Just for the volatility that was being said. So I went and do a little research, and I heard this before. Johnson and Johnson came out with some news there about the virus, the vaccine, and other biotech companies. So I said, this is just the opportunity to just go in and out, right? This I can't this not strong enough. Let's say on a fundamental play for me to hold for say yeah, let's longer term, right? So that is how I do my homework. I don't just take whatever being thrown out like that. I have to do my own digging and get the whole understanding what's really happening, right? Because I heard it before, so it's not really a whole. It's not holding, right? So then let's just cross and go over to the yen asset now, right? Let's just do a little cross check and go over to the yen asset, right? And I'll quickly then move to gold. Now, there we have the difference from the dollar pair. And I'm just gonna start from where the week. Hold on. Oh. I'm just gonna start from where the week begins, right? I'm not even talking about the week before. I'm just talking about the week begins, right? So the week begins right here. The week, oh, this is CMUJ. The week begins right here. The week begins right here. The week begins right here. Right here, right, and we have some here like right here, right? So therefore we see the move, right? Let me increase the size. So we have some nice arrows. So we have that, and we have that, and we have that. We're getting some pullback. We have that, and we have that, and we have that. Now, this is how I choose my battles wisely, right? This is how I choose my battles wisely. So even I was more inclined on short in the dollar, right? More than going up with this move, right? But of course, we expect pullback in the market, right? But this is the move that I'm looking for. Yen weakness over the dollar, right? So there you have it. So as if we look at them, if we pay attention now to the all right, let's open on chart. Let's open again. Excuse me, sir. Um, for example, now let's open the ASEAN. Just a bit. Now, based on strategy, right? Based on strategy, this was the buy zone, right? For the month of November, and right in here was the TP zone in the month of November. So apparently, November trade is already finished within 1 week. If I was trading the monthly pivot, November is finished, and the weekly trade is also finished, right? Because the first thing, the week open out of position, which is expected, right? And then now we have the target, the aggressive target, which is right here, right? There we have it. So this now is next week, right? Although this is still moving, we just start the week, right? We have next week pivot line up already, which is this are gonna move along the way because the price are gonna adjust this, and this will be the following week target up here. We said this ad, right? So this is what we were looking for, right? Cool. So you should be out of the trade by week at the target area. Take out this eye, right? So this pullback is natural. All right. So I'll go and look to see where if I could find the where I've entered the buy on one of them, AJ, AJR, NJ, to save it. Right. All right. Cool. I'll just expand this for a little bit. So same play, front run the move. It's front run, right? So I bought this a week before. All right, this is the all right, not showing. This is the right here. I think was the I bought it in here, right? But I was front running the move. I can see if I can open. Hold on, just a minute before I just mark up that. Right. Front running November trade M2 right here. Right? I talk about this from right in the week before. I'm front running. I'm buying this era from the week before. Right? And as and this is a bottom. As the price failed to break, coming down right there, I hold this, move my stop, allow price to come and retest. Right? Then we're looking for this. Target all the way up here. Right? Apparently the pivot I got adjust, and whatever it adjusts to, that is where my target area is. So I already know weeks, days before this move take place, right? But apparently I closed out prematurely, right? I think it was somewhere up here. I closed out prematurely on both the asset because it was the election and the election ended up drawn out, right? I have reasons why I end up closed, but nevertheless, right? It end up the era which intended, right? So I make two plays, same play, front running. If you write it, front running November's trade at M second. M, this is M second. This big gray one here is M second, right? So this is M2, this big gray one right here, M2, and this is a weekly sell price. So I'm in next week trade from this week, right? I'm already in next week trade from this week. So at the time I was thinking about this week. This week already finished. And I'm thinking about the following week, right? And the following month. So I even see right there. This is one more clear. I took this from October the somewhere like the 30th or 29th, somewhere around there, right? Because I was thinking November. October already finished. I'm thinking about November, right? So this is how I go about the trade planning on the 3rd and the 4th. Right, so I'll just close that right there and I will just take a look into gold. Metals. I haven't changed out these yet. H4. All right. Now, what do we know? What do we know? Right? Hold on. All right. Now, plain and simple. There we have it again. Oh, this phone. Right? Let me just flip the template. This is a beer price, right? And this is also an exit, a EXIT, right? An exit zone, and this is also a selling zone, right? Where bears would get looking to get involved, where bears would get involved. So if you're a bear, this is the weekly price era where you would try to get involved, right there, right? There's nothing else to do more than use price action for lower time frame and exit. And also I'm gonna flip the template and I'm gonna show you that right here, right? Oh, excuse the drawing. Right here is where bulls, right? Bulls should buy, and right there is when bulls supposed to take profit. Plain and simple. And here says where bears supposed to sell, right? And I have to scroll down further to show you where bears would take profit, right? But based on what I'm seeing right there, we already hit the target. This is the weekly target right here, right? This is the conservative weekly target. Welcome back, Seminole Hard Rock Hotel. Right? Yeah. Sorry about that. I'm going to scroll down and show you the aggressive. Oh, here it is. This is the aggressive target, right? Right at this here, right here. So I'm going to flip the script. I'm just going to adjust the template. So this is a bearish. If you're a bear, you're not paying attention to this. Here is where you want to get involved, right? You might try here, yes, but probably on a lower time frame. But as you can see, it don't really roll over for you. You get it the following week. All right, so let's just adjust this real quick and change it from a bear mode to a bullish mode. Oh, wait, oh, let me just clean it up back. Oh, let me just use a different color now. Blue. There, see there? It just slightly do some adjustment, but there is where bull would enter, and this is as a weekly trade profit. This would be the target, conservative target. This would be the aggressive target, right? But on a monthly basis, this is the monthly target, right? So this can be also people taking profit and bears selling. Because we're in the sell zone, right? So it's like a relay, right? Buyers give sellers. Buyers want to take profit, so they have to give it to the sellers, right? Just like that. So there's nothing new. I'm not surprised. I don't know what catalyst caused the move on the third and the fourth, right? But it's just a look into the way OI trade and what's the move, right? And risk on, and this is it just correlated someone. The risk on, right? The risk on would mean gold, right? Weakness, right? Which lead to gold weakness, not gold strength. Risk off, right? In most cases, right? Remember now, sometimes we have an offset in correlation, right? Risk off would mean this is it, risk off. Cash out, right? So there we have it. Right. Next week I'll definitely um go on my channel live. So possibly I'll see you guys over there. All right, any question real quick before I go because the time is against me. Well, I guess you guys don't have any last minute questions, so we'll just end it here.